The grid is formed for the Supercar Final. This is the real focus of attention. The fastest cars, star drivers, it is all action, and in terms of picking a winner, it is wide open. Mark Donnelly then, the man lining up on pole position with Julian Godfrey, Ollie O'Donovan with him at the front, Tristan Averden, Robert Svitolz on row 2, Derek Tohill, Conor McCluskey, Mike Seller, row 3. The lights are about to change as we go racing. Donnelly with dramas doesn't get off the line. That's the reigning champion out of it, and it is going to be Ollie O'Donovan who hits the front as they dive down towards Chessons for the first time. Mark Donnelly limps away, trying to drive round and get points if nothing else. But look at that, a battle pack of 4. Godfrey is second, Averden runs third, and Derek Tohill is the man from the third row of the grid in 4th place. But Double OD, Ollie O'Donovan leads the way. The Fiesta ahead of the older Fiesta of multiple champion Julian Godfrey. He's under attack from multiple Super National champion Tristan Averden, and then Triple Irish champ Derek Tohill next in the queue. So you've got some real star drivers in that group. Now remember, they've managed to gap the opposition because the rest jokered on the opening lap. These drivers have got to serve the joker yet. And amongst those to keep an eye on, number 126, the 18-year-old Latvian Robert Svitolz, who's come out of the junior categories. Tristan Averden bails out of that leading gaggle. He goes for the joker. Mark Donnelly has parked it, so he's out of the race. And here, champions both, Ollie O'Donovan and Julian Godfrey. Fiestas both, admittedly old and new. And O'Donovan leads the way up Hairy Hill once again. Julian Godfrey is there in second place. O'Donovan had that clash with Andy Scott early on in the day. Julian Godfrey has just been getting on with life. Had all sorts of mechanical woes here at the back end of last season. But he's bouncing back, and that car just goes on and on and on. It's not exactly the youngest on the grid, but it's still a very quick car. Now there is Robert Svitolz then, the Citroen, through the loose section. He's done the joker. Now he's storming his way back into the mix. As all of the cars from that leading gaggle have to joker, he can either buy back time or even better, buy back a place. Now O'Donovan is out on his own. Looks like Derek Tohill is in second place in the background. Yes, he is. And Robert Svitolz is third. And Svitolz is driving the wheels off that. First time out in a supercar. And the Latvian driver who managed to get around all the travel dramas last year to come over and take part in the championship. We've lost Julian Godfrey. Godfrey has parked it. Julian Godfrey out of the race. So there, Conor McCluskey comes downhill. That's Robert Svitolz going through paddock. He's closing onto the back of Derek Tohill as Ollie O'Donovan now goes for the joker. Now where is this going to put him in relation to Robert Svitolz then? The answer is behind him! Svitolz has done it! Fantastic! From the second row of the grid, belying his lack of experience in a supercar, Robert Svitolz then hits the front, throws the car round the devil's elbow. He gets back onto the power. He makes the climb up the hill now. Ollie O'Donovan is the man with all the pressure. What can he do to find a way through into the race lead to win round 1 of the 5 Nations British Rallycross Championship as he comes once more through paddock? Robert Svitolz then has driven brilliantly all day long. He may not have been quickest in any of the qualifying rounds, but he is in front when it counts. So O'Donovan, he's won the championship before. He is very definitely one of the stars of the supercar class. Can he live up to that bill matter now? Can he close and pass Svitolz? Sideways around the devil's elbow, trying to keep up the revs, keep up the momentum all the time. Third now is Tristan Averden as Svitolz lets the back of the car wag as he comes up towards the hairpin. Smoke pouring off the tyres as O'Donovan gets the run down the hill. Round 1 of the championship, round 2 tomorrow here at Lyndon. So it's a great weekend of action, great weekend of mileage as well for the drivers. A double header to kick off the season. Svitolz then with the water squirting onto the screen to try to make sure he's got some visibility, turns his way out of the devil's elbow, but it looks as though this is now going to be a win because if anything he's getting away from rather than being caught by Ollie O'Donovan. Robert Svitolz, who first came to prominence only a few seasons back in this championship in the junior class, and he comes now down towards the chicane at paddock. You can see how much commitment O'Donovan is putting into this. He is absolutely on the ragged edge. Checkered flag as Robert Svitolz then comes through to score victory in the first round of the championship, and he is absolutely delighted. Ollie O'Donovan takes second, and still the battles rage on. Tristan Ovenden makes it home for third ahead of Derek Tohill, and Mike Seller just fends off Conor McCluskey for 5th place. Wow, what a race, and what a surprise in many respects. We knew that Robert Svitol's was going to be a man to watch, but I don't think anybody would have put money on him being the winner of this opening round of the championship. Robert Svitol's it is who draws first blood here at Lyddon.